Hi, this is Mike Green with Transact's 2-minute warning for the week of July 1st. This is a special Independence Day 2-minute warning, and in it we're taking lessons from the Founding Fathers and what it means in helping us run better supply chains. July 4th is an iconic holiday for those of us in the United States of America, and it's because we get to celebrate the freedom that was a gift from our forefathers. Now, recently I was reading a great article, and it talked about the fact that there are some lessons we can learn from the things that our Founding Fathers did in establishing the United States of America. And when I was reading this article, I said, wow, some of these principles are also relevant for those of you that have responsibility for running your supply chain and transportation areas within your company. The first thing I'd like to have you think about was the fact that the Founding Fathers were not content with the status quo. They knew something had to change. They thought they could come up with something better, and it was because of that that they created this idea that we will seek independence from Britain. And that leads to the second principle. It's not that they just knew something had to change. They were willing to take risk in order to see those changes become a reality. Now, with that thought in mind, let me share something for you to consider. I talk to a lot of C-level executives as well as transportation and supply chain professionals throughout the country. One of the things that strikes me is the fact that a lot of you out there are saying something has to change. You know the status quo isn't going to get you to where you need to be. But when I hear that, one of the follow-up questions I like to ask, consistent with that second principle, what risk are you willing to take to make those changes a reality? Now, if you're willing to take the risk, then the third thing that the Founding Fathers did is something that you need to do as well. You need to create a battle plan for how you're going to attack the issue. How are you going to get those transportation and supply chain costs under control? Well, because that is such an important area, we created an ebook that you need to take a look at. It's available over at Transact.com. It's building a comprehensive transportation spend management plan. We've talked about that on a lot of 2-minute warnings, and we've sent out almost 1,000 copies of that book, and we're getting some great reviews. And in part, it's because once I have the plan defined, I can determine what kind of resources I'm going to need in order to fight the battle for savings, the battle for increased profitability, in the battle to have the freedom to have a better life, which is really what the 4th of July is all about. So as you and your family get together this holiday, know that your friends here at Transact want to wish you the very best this July 4th holiday. And we extend these wishes with the following thought in mind. We're on your team, we're here to help, and we're passionate about seeing you be successful. Happy 4th of July.